Hi, welcome to Ed Foodie. We're going to make a really interesting, I think, good casserole today. It actually could be a casserole or maybe even like a party dip. I love Philly cheesesteaks, and so we're going to make a Philly cheesesteak casserole, or you might even call it a Philly cheesesteak party dip. I meant to buy some pita chips. I think it would be really good to use those as a dip. But I'm going to serve this as a casserole today and maybe just heat up some breadsticks on the side. We can, dip it and kind of make our own little mini Philly cheesesteaks. So let's get over to the stovetop. So normally what you would do to start with is to, get yourself a pretty good quality steak, sirloin steak. Ribeye would be really good. And here's actually something we bought today. It's just called Angus beef. It's already really thin sliced. It's marbled, really nice. You can see that. You just fry this up in some butter to the, medium rare, just so it's a little bit pink maybe. But what I'm going to do today is we have some leftover, actually Catherine, it was a beef tenderloin, I think, and she just put it in a crock pot. So it's cooked a little bit more than what a beef tenderloin should, but it's going to be very tender and it's already sliced real nice. And I've got about 12 ounces to a pound here. But we'll use that later since it's already cooked. I've got 3 tablespoons of butter in a frying pan. We're going to melt that down, and then we're going to put in our onions and fresh peppers. And what I've got here, I've got a half of a pretty good size green bell pepper and then a half of a really large size red bell pepper. Cut it into, medium strips. I've got 1 onion also just kind of sliced up real nice. And then I also like mushrooms on my Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. We're going to use about half of an 8-ounce package of sliced mushrooms. I'm using butter. You could easily use, olive oil if you wanted to. If you're doing the fresh steak though, I would probably rather use butter than I would oil. Okay, we're going to put the onions in first because I want these things really nice, soft, and almost caramelized. As we cook these things down, they'll automatically just kind of fall apart. So like I say, we're going to saute these till they're just really nice and just falling apart soft, so maybe 5 minutes. Okay, our onions are looking pretty good, soft, they're getting brown. We're going to put in our peppers now, and then these onions will continue to cook. Okay, so we put in our sliced half a red pepper and half a green pepper. We'll let this go probably for another 5 minutes or so. Again, we just want these things really nice and soft, just like they are, when you get your Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. So the onions don't brown too much. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I'm going to put in about a teaspoon of minced garlic. And I'm just using the bottle. And like I said, about half of this 4-ounce container of mushrooms. We'll just let these go for 5 minutes or so. If you need to, you could add some more butter. All right, our veggies look pretty soft. I've got about 2 ounces from a brick of cream cheese. And this is going to be what hopefully holds everything together. And I've got about a 1/4 cup of half and half. If you have full heavy cream, that would probably be just as good, if not better. All right, we're going to mix this up. Get the cheese melted good. And if you think it's a little bit too runny for you, you could go ahead and add more of the cream cheese. I'm actually thinking we may serve this on rice. I've got some rice cooking. If you don't use the rice, this is actually a pretty low carb casserole. All right, let's put in our beef. Let's add some different cheeses to this. You're going to want to put in about maybe a cup of some kind of grated cheeses. I'm going to use, I thought this would be good, it's just quesadilla shredded cheese. I think it'll melt real good. So I'm going to start with a half a cup of that. And then I'm going to throw in a couple slices. I have some Monterey Jack with jalapeno peppers. I'm just going to get 2 slices. Kind of fold it into fourths. Yeah, it's coming together now. Yeah, I guess if you wanted to kind of serve this as a dip for like a Super Bowl party or something, you could probably put maybe a little bit more of the cream cheese in. And then, like I said, those pita chips would be really good with this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. I'm going to sprinkle on some crushed red pepper. We like stuff pretty spicy, so I'm gonna, I don't know, 1/4 teaspoon maybe. I have my oven, by the way, preheated 350 degrees. Okay, I've got a small casserole dish here that I've sprayed with cooking spray. Let's take our meat mixture. Yeah, actually this fits in here just nice. Okay, so here we go. Looks great. Now what I'm going to do is top it off, of course, with some more cheese. Probably at least another half a cup of the quesadilla. And then on the pepper jack, I'm gonna, I guess, fold them in half and just line them, make sure it's all covered. And that's it. We're gonna pop this in the oven, 350 degrees for about 15 or 20 minutes, just till that cheese gets nice and bubbly. And then, like I said, we're gonna serve this on rice, just to have a little bit more of a filler. You could use corn chips, pita chips, and it looks good and smells really good. All right, here it is out of the oven. I'm just gonna cut a little square out. All your favorite Philly cheesesteak ingredients. Smell those peppers. Very good. Wow, really good. Like I said, that's right there, very low carb. Probably part of your keto diet. I was gonna have breadsticks with ours, but I burnt the breadsticks. So we're gonna serve it on rice.
It's good, very good. I like the.
You like Charlie's better?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to Foodie right over there. Thank you for watching.